In this video, I shall be talking about the journal entries that are required to be passed in the books of transferee company, that is the purchasing company. So I will be continuing with the same numerical. Here, simply we have to take into consideration certain items which we did not consider while passing the journal entries of the transfer company. So here you can notice that it has mentioned that W meter value landed building at 5,50,000, machinery at 6,50,000, patents at 20,000. So these values is land and building, plant and machinery, and patents. Their values will change. Then there was one more item which was not considered in case of the transfer company. That is, in this part, 2,07% debentures for the existing debentures in Z Limited for the purpose of each debenture of W Limited is to be treated as rupees 1105. Uh, uh, this particular entry will be also included in the books of the transferee company. So here you should take note that it was 2 lakh debentures, 2 lakh 7% debentures of 100 each. So when we talk about 2 lakh 7% debentures, so 2 lakh divided by 100, we get that is 2000 debentures. So 2000 debentures of 100 each. So for the purpose, each debenture of W Limited is to be treated as worth rupees 105. So 2000 into 105. So we get 2 lakh 10,000. So that was the amount which would be considered. So 10,000 is for like it's the value is the premium value. So let's and there is one more thing which was also associated here is the expenses of liquidation of Z Limited. So the Y Limited, sorry, W Limited is going to reimburse the amount of rupees 10,000. So we'll take note of these particular entries. Now let's move on. So this was a purchase consideration which we have already calculated in the previous video where I have shown you how to calculate these things. So we have calculated cash for preference shares and preference shares as such was rupees 4 lakh. The total amount of cash is for 4 lakh plus 4 lakh plus 1 lakh 60, that is 2 lakhs. That was also issued along with equity shares, and for equity shares the amount was 11 lakh 20,000. It is basically 8,000 into 100, that is 8 lakhs plus 40 is the securities premium. So now let's move on to the journal entries. So first journal entry that should be passed is debit business purchase account and credit liquidator of the vendor company with the account of purchase consideration. So the first point is debiting the purchase account. So first of all, we write to liquidator of Z Limited. That is, we are liquidating Z Limited, and we are purchasing in the business purchase account with the purchase consideration of rupees 7 lakh 20,000. So here we get 7 lakh 20,000 and 7 lakh 20,000. Then we pass the journal entries of assets and liabilities. So like in the previous journal entries, like in case of books of in the books of accounts of transfer company, we used to transfer to the realization account because that was the liquidating company. But in this case, we'll be getting the difference between the debits and credits, or we'll be getting the difference between the assets and liabilities. And if the assets are more, then we will be transferring it to the capital reserve. And if the liability, like, or if the credit side is heavier, we'll be transferring it to the goodwill account. So debit assets acquired except goodwill at the value placed on them by the purchasing company. So debit all the assets that are acquired at the value placed on them by the purchasing company. So most of the figures, other figures would be in the book value only, but those figures which are mentioned specifically are to be revalued at that point. Then point number 2, credit liabilities taken over at agreed values and credit business purchase account with the amount of purchase consideration. So these things are to be credited. One is credit liabilities and credit business purchase account with the amount of purchase consideration. Now credit the account showing shares held in the company, if any, with the cost of such shares. So in case there are certain accounts showing shares held in the company, that needs to be credited as well. So what happens if the creditors as per point 2 and 3, that is as per point 2 and point 3 exceeds the value is more than point number 1, that is this one, then what we do is the difference should be transferred to goodwill account. And in case the opposite happens, that is if 2 plus 3, if 2 sorry if this point 2 plus 3 is lesser than point 1, we transfer it to capital reserve. So in this case, the journal entry shall be, so land and building 5 lakh 50, because it is mentioned 5 lakh 50, plant and machinery 6 lakh 50, patents 20,000. So we pass the journal entry as land and building 5 lakh 50, plant and machinery 6 lakh 50, patents 20,000. Then we have inventory, trade receivables. Then that is we have inventory, trade receivables. So we pass the entries in inventory the same amount and trade receivables the same amount. We keep this blank, goodwill as blank, or it may be capital reserve even. So then we go to the liability side. First, we put two provisions for workmen's compensation. So if you remember, we have considered this one only because that was only considered, that is expected liability of 5,000. So that was to be considered. Then and also remember, they were not taking over cash. So W was to take over all assets except cash. So cash was not included in the assets. So the first point in the liability side is to provision for workmen compensation rupees 5,000, to trade payables, 1 lakh 20,000. So we get 1 lakh 20,000. To debentures in Z Limited, they have mentioned specifically in the question point number 1, to debentures in Z Limited. I have already shown talked about how we calculated the amount, that is 2 lakhs debentures of rupees 100 each. So the number of day debentures are 2,000. So it should be treated at rupees 105. So 2,000 into 105 is 2 lakh 10,000. So that amount, and to purchase business purchase account 17 lakh 20,000. So obviously this side is bigger, or this side is higher than this all these amounts. So since the difference is higher in the liabilities, so we put goodwill as 5 lakh 5,000. So difference, the total of this part is 20 lakh 55,000, and we deduct this amount, deduct the sum of this from 20 lakh 55,000, we get 5 lakh 5,000. Next, on a payment to the vendor company, the balance at its credit, the entry to be made by the transferring company shall be on, that is now the payment is made. That is liquidator of ZLM Limited. That is liquidator of ZLM Limited 17 lakh 20,000. We have paid cash. We are crediting cash. That is, we are paying cash. So 1 lakh 60 plus 40,000. That is this 40,000 plus 1 lakh 60. Then to preference share capital, 9% preference share capital. We have the 9% preference share capital, 4 lakh. So we'll be putting 4 lakh here. Then we have equity share capital and securities premium account, or we can write directly equity share capital 11 lakh 20. But generally it is shown differently. That is because it is this is in the books of the transfer company. So this is actually 11 lakh 20,000. We are showing it differently as equity share as 8 lakh and securities premium as 3 lakh 20,000. So next, they are also paying the debenture holders. So how it is actually segregated? The debentures in Z Limited account debit, that is 2 lakh 10,000. To 7% debentures account, actually it is rupees 2 lakh. This is 2 lakh, and the premium on the debentures, that is rupees 10,000. This is shown separately. Then if the purchasing company is required to pay the expenses of the liquidation of the vendor company, the amount should be debited to the goodwill or capital reserve account as the case may be. So in this case, like the question says that the amount of expenses of liquidation shall be reimbursed once Z incurs expense up to maximum of rupees 10,000. So this amount, this rupees 10,000 shall be paid by the purchasing company or the transfer company, and it shall be debited to the goodwill or capital reserve account. Thus, goodwill account debit rupees 10,000 to cash account rupees 10,000. So these are the journal entries that are required to be passed in the books of the transferring company. This is the purchasing company. So with this, we come to the end of the journal entries that needs to be passed in the books of transfer company and the transferring company. That is all for this part. Thank you.